Hello, comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. I am your humble yet handsome host, Bill Miller, and this is the beautiful Mrs. Musings. All right, I'm super excited because this is part 3 of 3 unboxings for CGC graded comics that were sent in about 15 or 16 months ago. Now, we got them back in about a year, but we've been sitting on these for several months, and I'm excited to get them cracked open to find out what the grades are. Now, Mrs. Musings covered up all the grades, so I don't know. You and I will find out together. Before they were sent in for pressing and grading, we both predicted the grade, so we will find out who was closer to the actual assigned grade by CGC. All right, there were 25 in total. We did 2 initial videos with 8 in each, so this is the remaining 9 that we will do in this video. All of these I'll probably be selling, but we'll see. If there's one I'm not going to sell, I'll let you rascals and rascalettes know. So what do we have up first? Oh, this is a good one. Definitely becoming a cover key. We have Web of Spider-Man number 32, Marvel Comics, November of 1987. Craven and Vermin appearance. J.M. DeMatteis, or is it? No, I think it's DeMatteis story. Mike Zeck and Bob McLeod cover and art. All right. On the back, we've got an advertisement for a Meatloaf comic, maybe? Interesting. All right. Web of Spider-Man, number 32. I predicted a 9.6. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.4. And survey says, oh boy, a 9.8. I was closer, and I'm glad that I was on the cautious side of the scale. 9.8 with white pages. Fantastic. That's the way to kick it off, that's for sure. Now, for this box and the previous 2 boxes of 25 each, we had white pages for all but one comic book. And that one was an off-white to white pager. Now, page quality has never been a huge thing for me, but I know it is for others out there. So we've had a really long string of good luck for page quality. So let me note that. All right, what do we have up next? Oh, for you Danny Ketch fans out there, we've got the new Ghost Rider, at least new in the 1990s, issue number 1. So this is Ghost Rider version 2, number 1. Marvel Comics, May of 1990. First appearance of Dan Ketch as Ghost Rider. First appearance of Death Watch and Kingpin appearance. Howard Mackey's story. Javier Salteras and Mark Teixeira art. Javier Salteras cover. And on the back, we've got an advertisement for Demon Sword. Maybe that's some sort of video game that the kids are playing. All right, so Ghost Rider, issue number 1. I predicted a 9.6. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.8. Let's see which of us is closer. Oh boy, she hit the nail on the head with that one. It is indeed a 9.8, and the page quality is white pages. Fantastic. It doesn't get much better than that. All right, next up. Oh boy, for you Jim Lee fans out there, we've got X-Men number 268. Marvel Comics, September of 1990. Captain America and Black Widow appearance. Chris Claremont story, Jim Lee and Scott Williams cover and art. Well-known cover, quickly becoming a favorite among Jim Lee enthusiasts. And on the back, vampires, ghosts, and something or another. I don't know what that is. Video game, some type of game. What is that? Oh, okay. Ravenloft boxed set. So I'm. Oh, okay. So this is some sort of role-playing tabletop game, right there. All right. So X-Men number 268. I predicted a 9.6. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.8. Let's see what the CGC grader gave us. A 9.8. Fantastic. That is wonderful. And white pages. Go figure. Outstanding. I tell you what, the student is doing almost as well as the master. Now, if I held a pebble in my hand, would she be able to snatch said pebble? If so, 'twould be time for her to leave. All right, we've got. Well, let me write that down. We've got Shogun Warriors number 1. One of my favorites. I might hang on to this one. I don't know. Depends on the grade. But Shogun Warriors number 1. Marvel Comics, February of 1979. Doug Mensch story, Herb Trimp and Dan Green art, Herb Trimp and Al Milgrom cover. And on the back, we've got the Lego Builder series. So Shogun Warriors, issue number 1. I predicted a 9.8. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.6. Let's see what we received. And it's a 9.8. Once again, I'm right. I tell you what, you think it would get old being right all the time, but it feels darn good every single time. All right, what do we got on page quality? White pages. Fantastic. That one we may be holding on to. Now, we have that graded probably 2 or 3 times, but I can't remember off the top of my head the grades. All right, next one. Oh, boy. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 95. The second printing. IDW Publishing, August of 2019. Kevin Eastman and Ben Bishop cover. Jennica becomes a Ninja Turtle. Kevin Eastman, Bobby Curnow, and Tom Waltz story. Dave Wachter art. And on the back is what looks to be an Eastman drawing. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 95, second printing. We both predicted a 9.6. So let's see what we got. Oh boy, if you gotta be wrong, it's best to be wrong on the cautious side. A 9.8, fantastic. I'm sure it's white pages, it's a new comic book. So that is phenomenal. We'll take it. All right, next up. Oh boy. We've got Future State Wonder Woman. This is Future State Wonder Woman, issue number 1, DC Comics, March of 2021. Joelle Jones story, cover, and art. And on the back, we've got an advertisement for the movie Wonder Woman 84. Did you kids see that in the theater? I tell you what, I didn't like it. Mrs. Musings, did you like that movie? No. Didn't do it for me. The first Wonder Woman was spectacular. That one seemed to fall short in several different areas. All right, so for this one, we both predicted a 9.8. Let's see what we got. All right, we did get a 9.8. What? White pages? Of course white pages, but a 9.8 will take it. All right, looks like we've got, what, 2 left?
3.
3 left. Got it. Oh boy, another of the Wolverine covers. It's almost like Mr. Miller suspected that Wolverine was going to be prominently featured in the MCU moving forward. Go figure. All right. For this one, let's see. This is a variant, looks like. All New Wolverine #1, Marvel Comics, January of 2016. Lopez variant cover B. First Laura Kinney as the new Wolverine. Design variant cover. Tom Taylor's story, David Lopez and David Navarrete art. David Lopez cover. And on the back, again, we have the Laura Kinney Wolverine. So, for this one, I predicted a 9.8. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.6. So let's see which of us was closer to the assigned grade. Wong, wong. That's the first clunker we've had in this box so far. It is a 9.2 with white pages. So that's a shame. We both over predicted on that one, but it happens from time to time. Since the notes are all free, I'll see if there are notes on that one. All right. Put that down. Next. Oh boy, we've got another ASM. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 344. Marvel Comics, February of 1991. First appearance of Cletus Cassidy, Carnage. First full appearance of Cardiac, Elias Wortham. Rhino and Eddie Brock appearance. And this is David Michelini's story, Eric Larson and Randy Emberlin cover and art. And on the back, we've got an ad for The Punisher. All right. Amazing Spider-Man number 344. I predicted a 9.4. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.2. Hopefully, I'm closer. Let's see. All right, and I hit it right on the nose. 9.4 with white pages. Fantastic. And this is the last one, I believe?
Yes.
All right. Ooh, another Ghost Rider. This is Ghost Rider issue number 28. Let us see. Marvel Comics, August of 1992. Gatefold, centerfold, polybag removed. Howard Mackey's story, Andy and Joe Kubert cover and art. And on the back, we have advertisement for, I don't know, all sorts of comic books. Marvel, Image, so on and so forth. So Ghost Rider issue number 28, we both predicted a 9.8. Very ambitious. Let's keep our fingers, toes, and eyes crossed on this one. Can you cross your eyes? No, no. I can't either. All right, let's see what we got. Oh boy, and we did. We got our 9.8. Fantastic. Worth celebrating. And white pages. So the only book out of 75 books that wasn't a white pager, we got an off-white to white on one in this particular box. So Ghost Rider number 28, 9.8. And there's the winning bell. That chime says that our time is up. I hope you enjoyed the grade reveals from CGC with us. And if you did, I would encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted as soon as I release new videos. Thumbs up and comments are always appreciated. And we're taking over the world. What, dear? One comic book at a time. Very good. One comic book at a time is right.